The latest, Trump imagines giving Warren DNA test in debate. Thousands of people line up hours before President Donald Trump was scheduled to speak in Great Falls, Montana, on Thursday, July 5, 2018. Cascade County Sheriff Bob Edwards estimated about 8,000 people were lined up in 90-degree weather. AP photo, Matt Foles, Helena, Montana. AP, the latest on President Donald Trump's rally in Montana, all times local, 6:05 p.m. In a freewheeling speech in Montana, Trump cycled through many of his favorite themes but repeatedly returned to vigorous campaign year attacks on Democrats. He again referred to Sen. Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts as Pocahontas, to ridicule her claims of Native American ancestry. Warren is among the Democrats considered a potential 2020 candidate. Trump said Thursday that he would give her a DNA test in the middle of a debate and say, "I'll give you $1 million for your favorite charity, paid for by Trump, if you take the test and it shows you're an Indian." Trump also went after U.S. Representative Maxine Waters of California, calling her a low IQ individual. She has been calling for his impeachment for more than a year, ____5:45 p.m. While rallying in Montana, President Donald Trump is claiming the Democratic Party's new platform is to abolish ICE, the acronym for Immigration and Customs Enforcement. No top Democrats in the U.S. House or Senate have called for such a move, though Democratic senators considered possible 2020 challengers to Trump, such as Kirsten Gillibrand and Kamala Harris, have floated the idea of scrapping the agency. Calls to abolish the agency sprang up after Trump's administration began separating migrant children and adults entering at the U.S.-Mexico border. Trump leaned heavily into the immigration issue as he rallied supporters Thursday in Montana. He says they have to vote Republican in November if they want to protect their families and communities. Trump also claims that Democrats couldn't give a damn about law enforcement. ____5:05 p.m. President Donald Trump is mocking journalists for questioning his readiness for his upcoming summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Trump vowed Thursday at a campaign rally in Montana that he'll be prepared for the July 16 summit in Finland. The president says, "I've been preparing for this stuff my whole life." He adds that journalists questioning his readiness don't say that. Trump motioned to news media covering the Great Falls rally and said 75% of those people are downright dishonest. His barbs against the media came on a day when newsrooms across the U.S. held a moment of silence in remembrance of 5 Maryland newspaper staffers who were fatally shot last week by a man who authorities say held a grudge against the publication. ____4:55 p.m. President Donald Trump is opening a Montana campaign rally with an attack on Jon Tester, the state's Democratic U.S. Senator. Trump said Thursday that Tester showed his true colors with shameful, dishonest attacks on White House physician Ronny Jackson. Trump had nominated Jackson earlier this year to run the Department of Veterans Affairs. But Tester, in his role as the top Democrat on the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee, released a slew of anonymous allegations against Jackson, accusing him of overprescribing medication and other misconduct. Jackson denied the allegations but ultimately withdrew his nomination. Trump is boosting Tester's challenger, State Auditor Matt Rosendale, at Thursday's rally in Great Falls. Trump tells the rally that Rosendale is a tough cookie who will fight for you, ____4 p.m. President Donald Trump has arrived in Montana to campaign against Democratic U.S. Senator Jon Tester. Trump planned to rally supporters Thursday in Great Falls in a bid to boost the candidacy of State Auditor Matt Rosendale, the Republican challenger to Tester. Trump has made the Montana Senate race a priority for the November elections. He blames Tester for derailing the nomination of White House physician Ronny Jackson as Veterans Affairs Secretary. Tester is the top Democrat on the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee. He went public with multiple allegations of misconduct against Jackson. Jackson denied the allegations but ultimately withdrew his nomination. Tester has said he would not have handled the situation differently, _____midnight USN. Jon Tester is giving President Donald Trump a tongue-in-cheek welcome to Montana by taking out a full-page ad in 14 newspapers thanking the president for signing 16 bills that the Democrats sponsored or co-sponsored. Trump is holding a rally Thursday in Great Falls to campaign for Tester's Republican challenger, State Auditor Matt Rosendale. Tester's ad runs Thursday in the Great Falls Tribune and other papers across northern and eastern Montana. It says, "Welcome to Montana, and thank you President Trump for supporting Jon's legislation to help veterans and first responders, hold the VA accountable, and get rid of waste, fraud and abuse in the federal government." The Tester campaign also plans to run a radio ad across the state touting his bills that Trump has signed. Copyright 2018 The Associated Press. All rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, written or redistributed.